Well, Bitcoin is taking its time. It's three-waving us to death, as mentioned yesterday, guys. We are in a complex correction. It's pretty confirmed, and oh, guys, it's going to take forever, forever. Good morning. Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. My name is Jim. I'm a crypto trader and a forex trader here to help you understand the market from an Elliott wave perspective. Glad you joined us. Glad you're here. Just kind of been having some late nights lately, and getting up in the mornings and getting these charts to you. So you're the first thing on my list today. So glad you stopped by. If you haven't ever been to the channel, welcome. Glad you're here for the first time. You're going to get daily wave forecasts here today, kind of like a weather report for Bitcoin. Except I'll be a little bit more accurate than the weather is. So anyway, all right, let's take a peek here. We're gonna look at Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. I got a complaint yesterday from my friend that that Ethereum's looking a little lonely, so we need to make sure we address Ethereum today as well. So we'll do that. So let's jump into the charts. And not a whole lot to say except we're going down, guys. We are going to go down. It's going to be most likely the way I'm seeing the market for now. For now, is just a slow trudge down. It's just going to be a WXY down to the downside, most likely. There is a price that keeps coming up in the Fibonacci's over and over and over, and that is 8,060. 8,060 seems to be a a number that's significant over and over and over when I measure the Fibonacci's. There are other targets that are pretty interesting. The 7968 is fairly interesting as well. If we measure from here as a three wave to here to there, we've got 79. The 7950 in that range. Of course, my fibs aren't exactly on, so yeah, in this ballpark right there. Looks like we could come down to that here. How we make it down there is anyone's guess. Got a couple scenarios that I'm watching. One of them is we've got a three wave right here. Let's try that again. We've got a three wave here. Looks like we just got a flat here. Now we should be getting a three wave down to the downside. Okay, so that's kind of the way that's looking. The one-to-one extension is at the $8,000 mark, 8,016, and then the 1276 is 7950. So I think that 8,016 is a lot more reasonable as a target to watch for. Now, what else could be happening here? Well, excuse me. Pretty much, I think that's all that's happening. I don't see anything else. There's no other rationale that could make that be doing anything else. Um, this was kind of a almost an impulsive move, but it didn't quite. We had a really deep retrace, and then you've got this move. You say, what is that? Well, this is you know come too deep to be like a four wave or anything like that. So, you wouldn't want to go one, two, three, four like that. So this would have to be like a one, two, a one, and a two. If number one that fulfills the impulse requirements, which it's very sketchy. Possibly could, but it's a little sketchy, especially the fifth wave. And then this is a very odd. It's a very odd shape as well. Let's analyze that just a little bit and see if we can come up with anything that'll help us. Um, First thing I see here is this little wave right here. Looks like a five wave structure right there. Got a three wave down. We've got a one, two, three right there. So what is that there? That could be a five. One, two, three, four, five as well. If we measure this, so this is a five wave, that's a three wave, that's a five wave potentially. So if I fib those, you can see how it comes to a one. It comes to a one-to-one extension here. So that's kind of a corrective measurement. So if we call this a three wave structure, then we got a three wave here. Okay, then what we've got is another zigzag to follow it. Right there is a ABC, ABC, ABC. So it's another three wave. And you can see how we came. So basically that whole structure is made up just like this. Click. There we go. Like that. There. So there's your ABC. Comes to the a 1276 or 1-to-1 extension. Or heading down. Okay. That's what I'm looking at. So we're still looking at that $8,000 target. So that's where I'd like to see how that's going to come down. Guys, man, this thing can take so many different shapes. It's unreal. It's unreal. This looks like it's beginning a beginning diagonal, a leading diagonal potentially. Right here, maybe, maybe not. We'll have to see. Leading diagonals look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going to get a three-wave pullback, and then you're going to get a downside move. That'll get us down to our target. So that looks pretty good, actually. Lots of leading diagonals in here, or diagonal shapes, I should say, that are making wedges for sure. So whether that's a leading diagonal or not, I'm not so positive, but it could be. Looks good to be one. The rules are generally the first wave is the longest, and then they progressively get smaller. So as long as we get a fifth wave move down here and then a three wave move up to about 50% of that wave, that's a good indication that's a leading diagonal. All right, so that's Bitcoin. That's our daily wave forecast, guys. Where we're headed. Let's get down to this target here first, and then let's play off of that. Let's plan on the upside. Going to get some upside movement, probably maybe up to this range, and we're just going to kind of keep on going down. Now we could take a different shape. It could go faster than this. It could go slower. We're not sure. So at any time they can change what they're doing. They can go fast. They can go slow. You can see how some of these waves are fast here. Some of them take forever, and then they're quick. Okay, so you're going to get those times where it's just going to dump on you. Okay, just don't freak out. Don't freak out. You will get a retrace back to your target if you're in a bad trade or something like that. Generally in WXYs, if you're in a trade, it'll come back to you very often. So don't stress. So don't worry. But where we're headed, probably heading down here to our trend line down here, or if we altered this trend line a little bit, you know, to be here, could come down to here. I don't know that we're making a triangle, guys. Those are just trend lines, but these are corrective. These are corrective in nature. These are failed waves, X waves, or something like that. All right, guys, there's Bitcoin. Let's take a peek at Litecoin. So as Bitcoin is going to be trudging its way down, you can see that Litecoin's kind of holding her stance here. So I'm not sure what we're going to get here. You can see that in the last time we had this run up, and then Bitcoin started going down. This is what Litecoin did as Bitcoin was running down. So whether we get up here to these targets ever, I cannot say. Bitcoin will have to do something in order to get up to these targets. Okay, Litecoin's really having a hard time getting up there. Still a possibility in the works, but I can't say for sure, guys. So with that being said, we might get up here to the 59 or 58.90 before we go down. I cannot guarantee that any longer, or I never guaranteed it, but I can't really say it with any positivity any longer, or any kind of, we'll just have to see what Bitcoin gives us. If Bitcoin gives us a move to the upside, which I guess you should also be ready for, just be ready for a move to the upside. Bitcoin could do something none of us expect, or that I don't expect. So don't always anticipate me being wrong. Okay, I'm just telling you what I'm seeing and what I believe. Okay, I want you to always be ready for something else. So have a contingency plan if you're trading. Okay, Litecoin. If Bitcoin doesn't get a move to the upside, I don't see how Litecoin is going to get up there. I basically what I'm seeing for Litecoin is just, again, it's going to be a slow, sell off. or whatever. And eventually, Bitcoin's going to break one direction or the other. Well, whether Bitcoin breaks up or breaks down, I'm anticipating down. Then there's going to be a final. There's going to be a break of Litecoin as well. So, not looking great for Litecoin. Um, Personally, I wouldn't be in any long-term trades with Litecoin. I wouldn't be in any long-term trades with Bitcoin right now either. I told the people in the Telegram group we're just going to trade it with, scalp trades. If we're going to trade it all, $100 swings on leverage, $100 to $150 swings on leverage is all we're going to do. That's how we're playing it. So. Let's look at Ethereum as well. Same kind of deal with Ethereum, except Ethereum looks a little bit more powerful, but still, this is a three-wave move. It looks corrective in nature. Let me show you what I'm seeing here in this last move. I'll just show you. Came to the one-to-one extension. Now it could come on up here one more time to the 1276. Okay, but that would still be a three-wave. You can see we got a three-wave down here. We got a three-wave up, guys. The next move for Ethereum is just, what makes sense here on the chart is a three. I'm having a hard time today, guys, with the clicker. The next move is a three-wave down, so you're going to get a boom, boom, boom like that. Okay, what would be our target if it goes down there? We would be targeting 176 and 174. At that point, we'd probably get some kind of a smaller wave to the upside, three wave. So we're going to come on down, get a three wave up. Who knows how high it'll come? Probably not that high. Actually, it could. Actually, let's draw this trend line. See if we get a. Got that trend line there. We could come back up to it. So we'll have to wait and see what we get. But that's kind of what we're looking at for wave shape there. Not seeing any upside for Ethereum today. Looking down to me. Good short opportunity right now, really. Let me look at Litecoin. I didn't give you any targets. Let me give you some targets for Litecoin. So when we measure this wave here, now that actually came to an impulsive fib. Though I'm not convinced it's an impulse. It looks very corrective. But let's consider it. We could have a chance for something like this. 3, 4, 5. And that's what you get, a truncated fifth wave. And then going down. Be a failed wave, basically. I imagine if this is a 5 wave, which I'm not convinced of it, but if it is, you could get a 3 wave down, and then you might get a 5 wave up, and that would maybe get us up to that 50 target. I guess we already, guys, I guess I didn't notice, but we did hit this 5870 target, 5860 target. We did hit that target, so it's in that ballpark. So it may be done, but we may get something like that, and then I can't guarantee that, but we could. Could never guarantee anything. So then what we'd have on our hands potentially is this. Okay, but guys, listen, watch Bitcoin. It's what I recommend for you to do. Pay attention to Bitcoin and its wave path, and that's going to tell you the direction for Litecoin as well. Learn how to throw the extensions on these, and you'll get yourself some targets on a regular basis. Okay. All right, there's your wave update for today. You guys have a fantastic Wednesday. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey, yesterday spent a lot of time with you on a couple of videos, and comments were sparse. Would you guys blow up the comments for me today? That'd be awesome. Just get that YouTube algorithm working. I'd like to see those subs rise. You'd be helping me and my family as we try to help you guys. Well, thanks so much. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.